He's about to tear the roof off.
Come on, Grizz! Let's go get it!
Here we go.
And it's the Pistons to start out. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Jackson, a screen on Bay. It's Anderson with the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pistons head coach and I did get a chance to talk. This is their second meeting with this team. The first one didn't go as well as they'd like, so this time close the lane off, push drivers and slashers as far away from the basket as possible. See how that goes, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Jackson setting the pick here for Anderson. There's a lob to Jackson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Cunningham against Bain. Cunningham looking it over. Bagley with a screen on Bain. They get it back.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Lee with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Pistons keep it alive. Pass to Bay. The 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Adams with the screen on Bay. And Anderson kicks to Morant from downtown. Rebound, Detroit. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Adams sets the pick for Anderson. Here's the feed to Adams. Back to Anderson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pistons trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lee. Poked loose. And it's Memphis on the break. And a wide open look for Payne. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And the Pistons decide. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pistons passing it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
They've gotten scoring so far for Memphis.
So far they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now the pass to Bay. To stop the drought. Not going to go that time. Good D by Anderson. You know, you knew that MP was drafted due to his leadership qualities, Greg. You can argue that's one of the most important things now that he brings to this team.
You know, he's a no-nonsense leader who just gets things done. And MP has set a level of expectation that others on the team adhere to. It's invaluable to have a guy like MP on your roster. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Bay. And the rejection by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk.
They slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Lee against Morant. Pass to Bay. To the paint. To halt the run. And it's laid in by Bagley.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Bay against Anderson. Adams with the screen on Bay. Anderson passes to Adams. And that one, good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Lee outside. Bagley dishes to Lee. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams.
There are high school refs better than you guys. Way better.
Lee against Morant. Bagley with a screen on Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Adams with the screen on Bay. And Anderson kicks to Bain. Here's Anderson. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. Morant passes to Anderson. Left side, Bain. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bain's got 11 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
For the Pistons, Alec Burks checked in for Bay. Diallo comes in for Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Lee. Hagley with a screen on Morant. From 13. The shot misses. Adams, some nice D. Here's Anderson. The layup off target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stewart, a screen for Diallo. Passes it to Stewart. Kicks it to Ivy. To the inside. Here's Burks. Good D by Anderson. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Well, some surprising news for this club today. The GM, Othella Akpem, is stepping away from the team. Greg, that has to cause some turmoil behind the scenes.
Especially with it going down in the middle of the season. When your team needs stability and direction, there has to be more to this than we know as of yet.
Burks. And the rejection by Jackson. And finish off by Anderson.
A solid distributor. Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
There's the pass to Bagley to stop the run. Burks' shot is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. They have a 19-point lead. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So,
at the line for the Pistons, Alec Burks taking 2 shots.
Be on the team that's doing bigger things. Because of that consistency, he's going to become a more valuable piece. I mean, he shoots it well from 3. He got his big contract in 2021, but it hasn't changed that consistency that he plays with.
catching up on the changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Diallo the pass to Durant. Pistons passing it around. And the rejection by Jackson. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Floats one.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well. Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Anderson against Burks. Anderson inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pistons trail by 20. Down low. And Noel kicks to Ivy. On deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here's Anderson. 10 points for him. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Ivy passes to Noel. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jackson, a screen on Burks. Here's Anderson. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. 11 feet away. Here's Durham. And foul on the shot.
Jaren Jackson Jr. First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Pistons, Durham. At the line for 2.
First one at the line. The Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Bain passes to Morant. MP deciding where to go with it. Jackson setting the pick here for Anderson. Bain finds Anderson. 6 to shoot. Jackson a screen on Bay. Kick out to Adams. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On the court for the Pistons, Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. And it's Lee in at the point guard. Stewart passes to Cunningham. And it's Bagley in the corner. Over to the wing. Shoots a 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Here's Adams. In the corner, it's Payne. Adams with the screen on Bay. And Anderson kicks to Bain. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Anderson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Oklahoma City was all business. He finished with 11 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. And they collected yet another win. He's been a big factor for them, and his team is enjoying that success right now. Everything is looking good right now, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Right wing. Stewart finds Lee. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Bagley. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Well, Bagley bringing it right now and taking his frame and presenting it for contact.
Jackson a screen on Bay. There's a lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Bay wide open, and he fires. Nailed from three-point land. Bay's got his second bucket tonight. Adams sets the pick for Anderson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Adams with the slam.
Well, not many times does Adams get his number called for plays like that, but the oop there looked good.
Detroit's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And it's Bagley in the corner. Bagley with a screen on Morant. Inside. Bagley in the post. Jackson on him from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Cunningham on the wing. Back to Lee. Pass to Bay. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart with a screen on Anderson. Bay, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Anderson with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Anderson outside. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Lee. And
Memphis foul. Anderson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
2 shots. Foul.
At the line for the Pistons.
2.
Saving Lee. 2 shots.
at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
High post Bagley. Jackson on him. Bay finds Lee. Stewart, a screen for Lee. And Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating, Steven Adams.
Keep grabbing those steals. Yes!
So it's the Pistons now. Clock at 4. A baseline J. Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got 8 here in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Lee. Pass to Bay. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Out to Morant. Takes the 3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Passes it to Stewart. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Now here's Anderson. He's got 12. Adams finds Jackson. The kick out to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Morant outside. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:46 left now here in the second. Morant against Lee. Bagley with a screen on Morant. The pass to Stewart. The Pistons working the ball around now. Lee kicks to Bay. Shot clock at 3. That 3 off the mark.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Anderson's shot is off.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Feeds it to Adams. Pass to Bain. Fires for three. No good that time. And it's Detroit the other way. Pass to Cunningham. Bagley with a screen on Adams. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Anderson right side. He feeds it to Jackson. And they pick up 2. Jackson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Lee passes to Bay. 23 seconds left in the first half. And that'll be 2 free throws.
Stephen out. Second personal foul. Second team.
So it's Memphis out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
You know, for the Grizzlies, they continue this big old winning streak. No surprise, they're still numero uno.
I don't know how to say kick and tail and taking names in Spanish, but that too.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Grizzlies.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement, guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bain.
Yeah, and through.
The Pistons, 102. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for tonight's game. Please keep home safely and join us in Game 7.